Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can see from the title, we're going to be doing like a kind of gingerbready kind of inspired look. As you can see, I've already done one eye, as always. And look, just like it's going to be very, like I said, gingerbready, Christmassy sort of vibe. So for primer today, that is much of a surprise. I'm going to be going in with my e.l.f. Putty eye primer in the shade Cream. I have actually got a new primer by Makeup Revolution, one of their, and I think it's called their Ultimate Eye Bases that I've been using. Sorry, I'm just trying to find my little compact mirror, what did I call it? Accidentally put it down on the floor with my palette. So yeah, like I said, I have actually got one of the Ultimate Eye Bases from Makeup Revolution that I've used quite a few times, and I do like it, but just something about this primer that I always go back to. Don't know why it is, I just love it. Definitely want to try some more of the shades. Like, definitely want to get the black, because that'll just be perfect for doing like a proper black smoky eye. And I also want to try the shade Rose. Maybe get the white for when see if I can do like cut creases with it. So the palette we'll be using today, where's the other one? We're actually going to be using both of the Nightmare Before Christmas palettes with Makeup Revolution, but I'm going to be mainly focusing on the Sally palette and only using one or two, I think it is, it's either one or two shades from the Jack palette. So the first shade I'm going to go in with the shade Trick or Treat, which is this one right here. And I'm just taking that on a Makeup by Tammy brush. And this is just going to go all the way through my crease and all the way up to my brow. So how's everyone doing? Currently at the minute when I'm filming this, it's actually quite late. It's about like, well, not quite late. It's late, it's night time. I think it's about like 6:30 or something. I just felt like, not like I had tea, and then for some reason I just thought, you know what? I know I have to film for tomorrow because I'm going to start trying to upload every Wednesday and Sunday. So if you're not already, make sure you got that notification bell on so you're notified when I do upload. So obviously this video will be going up tomorrow for Wednesday. Obviously, taking a bit more of a trick or treat and just. Do you know you've got like, you can see hair but you can't like find it? That's better. So like I was saying, taking a bit more trick or treat and just really winging it out. And then with whatever's left, I'll just work into the front of my brow. Now, the next shade we're going to go in with is called Vampire Teddy. Just like the kind of matte orangey shade. And taking that on another Makeup by Tammy brush. And this, I'm just going to go through the crease and basically everywhere we put a trick or treat, but I'm not going to take it as high as a trick or treat. I'm going to take it quite high, but just leave like slight bit of trick or treat show through. Because this is quite very orangey, like gingerbready sort of vibes this shade gives me, and it's actually the inspo for this look. I saw it and I was like, oh, that reminds me of like gingerbread biscuits and that. Oh, and now I really, really want gingerbread biscuits. I'm going to go in with a touch of trick or treat and just use that to blend out Vampire Teddy. So, how's everybody doing? I think I've already said that. If I haven't, oh well. If I have, I mean, oh well. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's getting excited for Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever holiday it is. I hope you're all having excited for it. I'll be spending it with my mom as well as my granddad. He's gonna come up on Christmas Eve and then go home Boxing Day. So I'm just taking a bit more Vampire Teddy. And it's really working that through the crease just to ensure that the pigment's there. So yeah, Christmas Day it'll just be me, my mom, my granddad, and my mom's dog and my dog. Well, that's if my mom's dog lets my dog rest. Because she's a puppy, she's still very playful. Whereas Lucky, my dog, I've had him for 6 years now, so he's getting a bit on up there. And he can be quite mardy and grouchy. But it's still nice to see when they play. Next shade I'll be going in with is actually from the Jack palette, and it is the shade Pumpkin Song. This one right here, just like a matte brown. And you actually don't really end up seeing much of the shade when I go in with my other ones, but like I always say, because I don't know anything, I need to know anything. So that I'm just kind of focusing in the outer V and keeping my eye slightly open, and then with whatever's left I just wing it through to the front and then just softly start dragging it outward. Let me just bring, there we go, just bring my phone a bit forward. I'm just going to break away a tiny bit more. So back on the topic of the holidays, I'm actually really excited for this year because I've gotten quite a few presents from my mom, and I'm really excited for her to open them. I always spoil her and she always spoils me, but this year I've gone a bit overboard. Taking a tiny bit more of that shade Pumpkin Song, and then this time I'm just focusing it in through the front of the crease and then winging it out a little bit then. Sorry, just a bit. Then I'm going to go back in with that shade that had a Vampire Teddy on. Well, that brush, I should say, that had Vampire Teddy on. And I'm just going to use whatever's left to blend out Pumpkin Song. Then I'm going with my original shade with a brush with Trick or Treat on it, whatever's left. Give that another blend. These shadows blend so well. I was really impressed with them. So that's it for the Jack palette. I said there was either 1 or 2 shades that I'll be using. And for the outer V, I'm going to be taking the Made by Mitchell ME3 brush, and I'm going to be taking the shade Frightful, just like a dark chocolatey, kind of warm tone chocolate brown. So I just dropped me compact and got a highlight all over my hand. So this, I'm going to focus it just in the outer V and keep my eye open and kind of do circular motions but also blend. I actually think this helps a lot. And then obviously I closed it. Now I'm just going to pick up a touch more and just really dab it on to the outer V, and then tapping up any of the excess and just going to start to wing it out. When in doubt, wing it out. I can't remember where I've heard that from, but I know I have heard it, and I can't remember who. You can say it. I'm actually going to go in with the shade that had a pumpkin song. The brush that had pumpkin song on it. I don't know what's up. Just my words are just getting all jumbled today for some reason. And I'm just going to blend out that Frightful just a touch. Go back in with a little bit more and just really intensify that shade. And topping it off, so I'm just going to blend it out. I'm actually going to pick up a touch more of that shade Pumpkin Song from the Jack palette, and then I'm just going to use that just to blend a tiny bit more. I get asked a lot, what is it that I do to get such like seamless blends in my looks? And honestly, I just blend, and then when I don't think I can blend anymore, I blend a bit more. Now going back into the Sally palette and taking that shade of Vampire Teddy, the orange one, and going through the crease all the way near enough up to the brow. Like I've already said, these shadows actually blend so well. It is super nice. Then on final blend, I'm going to go with Trick or Treat. Give this all final blend before we go in with the shimmer. For the shimmer, I'm going to be taking the shade Jack-o-lantern, which is the shimmery orange. I'm just taking that on another Makeup by Tommy brush. I'm just going to give it a bit of a few switches. And then I'm just going to take that all over the lid up until we meet that outer shade. And then I'm just going to tap over with whatever's left just to blend out between that matte and the shimmer. Again with a bit more Jack-o-lantern just to really ensure that the shade is as nice and vibrant as it can be. I'm going to go back in with my ME3 brush and no extra products. I'm just going to tap between the matte brown and Jack-o-lantern just to ensure that the blend is nice and seamless. For highlight, for my brow highlight, I'm actually going to go in with an old fave. I'm going to be taking the South X Makeup Revolution collab, the highlighter palette, and I'm going to take a mixture of these two golden shades, but I'm mainly focusing on this one. With a tiny bit of that. Going to apply that beneath the brow. And I know I haven't spritzed it like I usually do, but that's just because I just want to get this down first, and then I'm going to go in with just a touch more of that pearly golden sandy shade. And this time I'm going to spritz it. And then boom. Boom. Stunning. And then take my makeup wipe, clean up any of the fallout. So let's create a nice sharp line at the end. There we go. Now, when my face dries a little bit, I'm just going to bronze the bottom half of my jawline. And for bronzer today, I'm going to be taking my Primer Infused bronzer in Forever Sunkissed by e.l.f. Taking another Makeup by Tammy brush. You guys have seen me use this brush quite a bit, I think. It's become one of my go-to brushes for bronzing. It's amazing. Forehead. Little bit under the lip. Get the shade of my nose. Just with a little tip. Where did I put my concealer? There it is. For concealer, today I'm going to be taking my Supersize Conceal and Define Concealer by Makeup Revolution in the shade C5. I don't know what it is. Every time I put my compact on, I always close it. I don't know why. I know I said that in my last video, but it's true. I just close it and I don't know why. And I think this is my Makeup Revolution sponge. I'm going to take that and blend out that concealer. I'm going to apply it tiny bit more, just right to the inner corner. Yeah, because that tends to be where my bags are the darkest, and whatever's left I'll just blend that out. Do this vegetable. Now for powder today, I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder in the shade Light. I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. And I'm going to set this concealer in place. I don't know why I did it with that bit of an accent then. So, don't knock it over later. No, my luck I would. Put the thing on and while there's some bacon, I'm just going to take my Makeup Obsession X Tiffany Illuminati on Instagram. So Khol eyeliner in the shade Sunset. And that is going to go in my waterline. And then I think what do I want to do next? Yeah, just wipe the bake off now. now that's actually off, I'm going to take the liner again, and I'm actually going to run this just on the very bottom of my lid. This shadow's got a bit of a base to stick to. Look, dropping the lid. Now on the outer V, I'm going to take the shade Frightful again. It's just on my one nickel dual-ended brush. And look up to the very edge and blend it out to meet the top. Shades. Can't think of my words then. Then I'm going to take Jack-o'-lantern again. I'm sticking it on my Moda smudgy brush. So I'm going to go all along the bottom, all over where we put sunset liner. To blend those shades out, first I'm going to go in with Vampire Teddy. I'm just taking this on my Moda Rolling Nickel small shader brush and just using very soft and light pressure just to blend these shades out. And first, picking up a tiny bit more Vampire Teddy. Just really using quite soft pressure, like you can see, I'm basically just holding it just between tips of my finger and my thumb, and then just really doing little soft feather motions, and apply a touch more pressure just on the outer V, not too much. Now I'm going to go in, which one was it? Yeah, I'm going to go in with my original brush and the shade Trick or Treat. That's one final time, and just give this one final more blend. This time I'm actually applying just a tiny bit more pressure, but still keeping it quite light. And then taking a brush that hasn't got any product on or anything, and then just blending a touch more. Now I'm going to go back into my Soap palette, and I'm going to take the light golden shade, this the second one in, then that's just going to go all in my inner corner, because we always want blinding in the corner with Daddy. Just going to get that a few spritzes and just boom. I always have to make sure that the shapes are exactly the same for me in the corner. I don't know why, just something I have to do. That's it for the palette. Now I'm going to bronze the rest of my face with that same bronzer, the Prime Infused Forever Sunkissed bronzer. I haven't actually decided what blush I want to use yet. I think, yeah, I have. I'm gonna take my Soft Shimmer blusher in Peach by iHeart Evolution. Look like I'm doing peachy shade. And I'm going to blush my face with this. I never used to be one for shimmer blushes, but over the past year, I've really gotten into them. Like, I really, really like them. They're so cute. Okay, tip from newish. And obviously for highlight, I'm just going to use those two shades from the Soap Revolution palette. Before I do that, I'm going to set my face. Now we can highlight. Boom. I really forgot how stunning this palette was. It was actually one of the first things I got from Revolution, I think, after I swapped being cruelty free. One of the first, well, it's the first collab I got from them anyway. And then for not concealer, for mascara, I'm just going to be taking my Twisted mascara by the Collector Cosmetics. This one is in the shade number 1 black. I'm just going to apply just a couple of coats of this to my lashes. So the knob set twists and bends, which I actually think is really, really cool. And then I'm going to apply this to my bottom lashes as well. But these mascaras have become my go-to. Just because 9 times out of 10 I don't make a mess, even though I've literally just smudged a bit of this slightly. No, it's just easy to get rid of. Yeah. Now for lips, I'm going to be going in with the matte liquid lipstick in the shade Seduced by the Collector Cosmetics. Just like a nice nudie brown. I thought would go really, really nice with this look. I actually need to get another one of these colours. I'm running low on the shade because I use it that much. Alright, this is the completed look, guys. I hope you liked it. Sorry my words were a bit jumbly today. Like I said, I'm just, yeah, because of my problems I tend to get a bit flustered and my words don't come out properly sometimes. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this look. And definitely, if you can, if you haven't already, if they're still in stock, I hope they are, definitely consider getting these palettes. These are amazing. I've ordered a couple of looks of them on my Instagram. We'll be doing more with them with more videos for sure. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on Instagram. It's just the same here, faith_beauty_XOXO. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.